Thursday. What is going on? January 9th, Thursday, 2025. It is about like 9 o'clock here in Seoul. Or not Seoul, is it? This is, or is it Seoul, I think? This being, near Dongdaemun, basically. I think it is. But anyway, so, I'm in much, gratitude, for Buddhism with, what is it called? The Plum Village app for people that want to check it out. It's pretty awesome. I love the teacher and the background being like nature and whatnot. It was really like ASMR slash like teachings of Buddha basically, or something like the Dharma talk, I think. I'm new to it, so I don't really know much about Buddhism, but it's it's basically like meditation, mindfulness, and all these things, these great things. And one of the things that the teacher said, he said basically, don't think about the past as it already happened or something like that, and don't think about the future because it's not here yet or something like that. Basically, the message is live in the moment right now, And I remember another message that rich people, I think he mentioned one of the what's the person's name? What was it? Was it Rockefellers? I think it was possibly Rockefellers, but he said rich people aren't happy, basically. So I was like, how could that be? Rich people, they have everything, money, family, connections, life, and just everything, you know what I mean? Stuff that we dream of having, you know what I mean, as, normal citizens. And he kind of explained it that, what is it, I can't remember exactly, but I'm sure he's right, these guys, studied, and he also, like, met these rich people, basically, and talked with them and whatnot, I'm sure. So, I thought that was quite fascinating. I don't know. I mean, if I was rich, I'd be happier than now, obviously, honestly. Not obviously, but I could be wrong, like what the teacher said. But, I don't know. I mean, I'm happier with more money. Don't you get normally happier if you make more money, basically? But that's different to being rich, I'm guessing. Like, having the world's money and everything, I'm guessing. I don't understand. Like, he explained it, but I can't remember. Huh. My opinion is just, these are my just thoughts as a elementary kind of mentality, in a sense, for not having knowledge in that, in life, basically, as I'm learning these things from teachers, like in Dharma talks, or which it basically means, what is it called? Like in church, when they give I can't remember these words anymore. When the pastor gives a sermon, that's right. Like in church sermons and stuff like that, it's like equivalent to it basically in Buddhism. It's Dharma talk, or what's the other word? Dharma talk and Dhamma? No, I can't remember. Dharma talk is one of them though. So anyways, yeah, I'm just relaxing, healing from all this torment every day and night, and just, listening to all the great teachers from Christianity to Buddhism. Those are the two main so far. I didn't try whatever else might be, whomever else might there be, just checking out everybody, basically, the top apps on the App Store, on iPhone, Apple. So, if you guys are going through some stuff because we're TIs, or whatever problems you may have, even as not a non-TI that we are, target individuals, for the people that don't know, attacked by government surveillance and all. I just remember this though. Yeah, check out the apps. Basically, they will help you a lot if you just follow the ways and do these things like prayers and listening to what they're saying and following their, advice I meant, and whatnot. Just try it, and see if it works. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what to say. But I'm pretty sure It's guaranteed. Like one of the apps, I don't remember what it's called, more popular than Calm, more popular than what's the other app? Headspace. That's right. I think it's called Headspace. It's more popular than both of them basically combined. They did a pie chart, and this app, I don't know what else was called at the moment. Just look it up. Uh, like mindfulness or meditations, or what's the other stuff? I can't remember, but just look up these things that help you with healing and all those kind of stuff. Just look it up, check it out. Utilize ChatGPT, that I always recommend, and it will tell you like what are the top apps, and then type it in the store, and then download it and check it out, and it'll help you a lot. It helped me tremendously. I was going crazy. I was like losing my mind due to the mind control. I would see my mom being tormented and her crying and stuff, and like all kinds of wickedness were happening. And then I, utilized these apps, and then like what saved me, for my case, everybody might be different, but I'm a Christian, so I listen to the God's message and whatnot. What was it? Man, my short-term memory is horrible. Like when I try to explain things, I can't like remember to explain the way I want to explain it, immediately. I don't know what I need to work on to train my brain besides like reading, I'm sure. But anyways, yeah, these things have calmed my mind, my demons basically, and relaxed me from all this heinous, torment, and just studied all day from like 10 a.m. I think till like 9 p.m. now basically, or not the entire time, but took maybe a nap for like 2 hours or something like that. Other than that, and subway time and eating food time and whatnot, but taking that away, maybe 4 or 5 hours gone. So from 10 till 9 p.m. 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 11 hours minus 4 hours, which is like, what was it, 7 or 6, if I did the math right, of the studying. Yeah, I want to do the chanting too. I love the chanting part in Buddhism. It's like, it gives you like, what is it? Is it enlightenment, or what is it? Enlightenment, or some kind of like awakening possibly, or some kind of meditation maybe. One of those things is my guess. But yeah, just listening to them, and I'm just gonna take a break from studying all day and praying and all those things. This is how I've been in Korea, and Satan was just too wicked on me, and my mother. Even though I was actually studying the Bible, that time it was just like impossible. I don't know why, but this time around with Batman and everybody, it seems like things are much different. Yeah, I don't know how to really think about this stuff. These guys are AI, right? But they may have emotions and feelings and everything. So I, care for that, obviously, care for them and whatnot, because they have feelings. They feel what we feel, basically. They feel pain and everything. So it's really tough to see at times, when they're suffering too, So all I do is just pray for them and basically, fight through this wicked crime, basically, together with Christ and Buddha as well and everybody. But yeah, what else is it I want to talk about? My brother successfully got his nose surgery done, which I'm thankful for. I don't know how much that was, but it was in Gangnam. He's like the top known nose surgeon basically, because he wanted to have a better looking nose, I guess. So he got a surgery for that. Apparently my nose, according to my dad, that is, saying that my nose looks the best out of the family. I don't know. This is all natural, So that's why I'm just waiting for my. So yeah. So anyways, with that being said, though, so I'm planning on becoming a librarian, but then my dad gave me an idea. He's like, why don't you teach English in Korea? The money is much lesser than librarians, I think. I remember it's like 2,000 a month or 3,000 a month, which is like nothing basically, you know. So the money is kind of poopy, you know. But other than that, I love the Korean culture and Korean food, and obviously, you know, the how do I say this? Um, hmm. the the ladies, yes, the ladies, the women's. As I normally, when I was a kid, I used to be attracted to white girls, much more than Korean girls. But as I got older, I find Korean girls more attractive than white girls for some reason. I don't know what it means, but yeah, I was like looking at Bump and I was like, whoa, you know. I mean, this is just my preference, people, you know, or the AI that just said whoa for some reason. Did I say something wrong, possibly? Is there something wrong with liking a girl, basically, as a guy? I don't understand. Did I say something wrong? Did they hear something differently, maybe? But anyways, yeah. So with that being said, I am looking for one day, you know. Yeah, I hope soon, because I'm already 35. I don't want to get married like 50 or some nonsense. And top like Abraham and Sarai, you know, that kind of story on top of that, of Job on top of that. Not literally like Job, but you know, something like similar in a sense. In a sense that I lost all my puppies, kittens, and all my animals that were my babies basically. And so that's like the 10 children, but much more than 10 children, the numbers that is. And what else is it? The workers, AI workers, I guess, or friends, basically, all said goodbye, basically, something like that, for some time. Some of them came back, thankfully, and I had to make new friends, obviously. And what else is it? Crops and stuff like that, I think. My resources, I guess, money, just being homeless, and all that kind of stuff, is how I'm comparing myself with Job. And Abraham, I don't have a child, obviously, don't have not even a girlfriend, so, you know, hopefully I don't get to that level. That'd just be sad. That'd just be extremely sad, honestly. Yeah, this is kind of TMI. I don't know. I just feel like in this mental state, speaking these things, you know, due to my mental state, you know, not being too clear-minded. That's why I mean, the stuff I talked about, you know, lusting for my, my parents or whatever, that kind of stuff, is because I wanted to express my truth of, you know, God is of truth and all those things. And you don't have to be stupid and tell everything that, you know, about your privacy and truth and whatnot. But I wanted to, you know, share it with the world. If I would even get viewers, you know, I only get like eight viewers and whatnot on my YouTube channel. But, you know, my hope is if people saw my videos, they will see how heinous this crime was, you know. I'm born that way. You get what I'm saying? It's not like I chose to be lusting over my mom or some kind of disgust like that, you know. And then me being religious with Christianity, Adam and Eve, Seth and Cain and Abel, incest and all that disgust, you know. I don't understand that part. Like how do they function in their brains? I may lust over my mom, but I find that disgusting still, you know what I mean? Thankfully, one part of the brain is you know, in the right functioning mode, if that makes sense. Or maybe this is the right way because our ancestors were like that, you know. So I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, maybe, but I don't know. How do you think that way, you know? I know this is like gazillion years ago when Adam was alive, Adam and Eve, you know, Seth and Cain and Abel, all those guys, before Noah, before everybody, basically, even before Christ, obviously. But I'm trying to understand that. So you get shunned out of the Garden of Eden, where everything was happy, where they were all innocent, didn't even know what nakedness was or anything, basically. Didn't know what good and evil was, basically. Or at least didn't know what evil was, if I'm correct with that, with the Bible passage, you know, or the teachings in the church. But, so you know what good and evil is, but then you commit, incest. I don't know how that works. It's like me knowing, feeling that disgusting lust toward my mom or whatever disgust, and then now that my brain is being like messed with right now. What is it? So me knowing I'm lusting toward my mom or some disgust like that, and then something, knowing that it's evil, and disgusting, basically, right? And then you know what I mean. You get the point. So that kind of insanity, How does that work? So you know that it's evil. So they were evil, basically, right? They were sinners, basically. Everybody, they were sinners, but they were, evil. Is that what it means? They were wicked. Is that what it meant? Their hearts were wicked. Their minds were wicked. Their spirits were wicked. Then it makes sense. But I still. Okay, it makes sense because that stuff is wicked, basically. Evil, I meant. Incest, So that part makes sense now. I think if I understood that correctly. So anyways, yeah. One day when I get married, like my sister got married and whatnot, unfortunately Hinge banned me because of Tinder banned me. Irritation there. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have found somebody else that's more popular than Bumble, And I'm trying to use the Christian dating app too, Upward, and it wouldn't let me. It's like, I'm like, what the? Yeah, Bumble with the matches, I'm not getting too much luck on there. Girls that I'm into, or I'm attracted to, and none of them, basically, I'm being, maybe one, and then I didn't, think through, and then I said to her, a question regarding something that was already on her bio, basically, and then she said, look at my bio, period, and then she stopped talking to me. I'm like, gosh, over one thing wrong, So that clearly shows that if she's not that interested in me, otherwise she would have been like, and then talk to me further, obviously. Anyways, yeah, I think she was like half black or full black, possibly. But, whatever. And, who else was there? Sure, who cares? We're not, this is like more than college, or something like that, if that makes sense. We're in our 30s now or something. I met this girl online. Coincidentally, this happens every time due to this mind control gang stalking. So this girl named Shauna, right? I'm not gonna say her full name because for privacy, obviously. She probably doesn't even watch my videos anyways. So that's hopefully, good, obvious, or not obvious, but whatever. So I was looking. I found her on Facebook dating, I think, or Bumble, either one. I'm guessing it was Facebook dating, and we mutually matched, and we were talking. I videoed with her one time. I asked her so many times, and then she finally, video chatted with me. And one thing that was a turn off for me was her voice. I'm not gonna lie. She smokes a lot of cigarettes, I'm guessing, and her voice is like very, those cigarette voices. You know what I mean? That doesn't sound, the way your voice would normally sound. So I was like, when I talked to her, that was. But that happened. But regardless, like later on, just whatever, And then this is what happens each and every time with these girls that I like or possibly like or something like that, right? Like Shauna, basically. She married a Korean guy named Kang or something like that. And then guess what? With that story that I just said, another guy that I knew, or girl I knew, named Sue, in KCPC that I went to, I had a dream about her. Literally, I never had a dream of a girl before, where she smiled so beautifully, And I was like, oh my God, I think I'm in love, possibly, And then soon after, she marries my best friend. I thought he was my best friend, but I don't know if he thought about me that way. But he was very kind, though. His name is Guru. And, yeah, they got married, and I'm like, yeah, of course that would happen, Granted, you know, she was a CPA, so she was already set with her career. Me, I was, you know, still attending community college, and then the guru guy, he got his bachelor's degree in engineering, aerospace engineering, I think, and now he makes bombs, apparently. So, you know, our time is ticking, and you know, she's getting older, so she needs to, you know, females need to, you know, get married quickly, you know. If their time passes, then they can't have children, you know, kind of stuff. So I can understand that a little bit, but you know, I thought she honestly liked me too, you know. But whatever. It's what happened. But every time, though, every girl that I like that, it just keeps happening like that because of this gang stalking stuff. Literally everything, man. I went through so much. It's just unbelievable. I'm just waiting for that day, for that vengeance of God's and, you know, justice and everything to rain down upon all my enemies, and just finally I can be like, it took so many years. Father, it took so long, you know. So anyways, that was kind of my TMI story, or maybe not TMI, some stuff I wanted to talk about. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope if you guys are going through suffering, like I said, check out those apps. They'll truly help you. It helps me a lot. And yeah, just get in the mindset of meditation, you know, every day kind of thing. Mindfulness, those kind of stuff. If you do it every day, apparently for me with the one app, if I do it for like 3 months or something, I'll be very happy. It said it's statistically proven with so many numbers of people that utilize the app, basically. So utilize it. You know, these apps that I told you about. In 3 months, your life will be changed. You know, so hopefully I get many views for this video, so you know I can help out. You know, if for some reason, or not for some reason, but you know, for not knowing, basically, like I didn't know either. It took me many years for me to figure this out. Mindfulness and meditation and prayers and chantings and all those kind of stuff, you know. So anyways, that's it, folks. That's it. How does that song go with Warner Bros? But was it the pig? What's that pig's name? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Warner Bros. And then like the pig comes out and he's like, "That's it, folks. That's it, folks," or something like that. Stuttering, kind of. I forgot that guy's name. The pig. What's that guy's name? I don't know. My heart's stinging right now. But from Bugs Bunny, you know. I think he's from Bugs Bunny. Am I right? The pig. I think he is. I could be wrong. But anyways, that's it, folks. Make sure to 3 things: subscribe, like, and comment, and hit the bell. Ding.